Hello everyone, this is Meghana. In this video, let's explore the wonders and woes of lungs. So, let's get started. These are the topics we'll go through it. Understanding the anatomy of lungs. The lungs are an essential part of the respiratory system, which is responsible for bringing oxygen into the body and removing carbon dioxide. Understanding the anatomy of lungs is crucial for understanding how they function and how to maintain their health. The lungs are made up of various structures, including bronchi, bronchioles, alveoli, and blood vessels. The bronchi and bronchioles acts as a pathway for air to enter and exit the lungs, while the alveoli are responsible for gas exchange. Blood vessels surrounding the alveoli help transport oxygen and carbon dioxide throughout the body. By learning about this structure, we can better understand how the lungs work and why they are so important. The respiratory system. The respiratory system is a complex network of organs and tissues that work together to facilitate breathing and exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide between the body and the environment. At the center of this system are the lungs, which are responsible for taking in air, extracting oxygen from it, and expelling carbon dioxide. The process of breathing begins when air enters the nose or mouth and travels down the trachea or windpipe and into the lungs. Moving through next slide, gas exchange. Gas exchange is the process by which oxygen from the air we inhale enters the bloodstream and carbon dioxide from the bloodstream is removed and exhaled out of the body. This process takes place in a tiny air scales called alveoli, which are surrounded by a network of blood vessels called capillaries. Oxygen diffuses through the walls of the alveoli and into the capillaries, while carbon dioxide moves in the opposite direction from the capillaries into the alveoli. The structure of lungs. The lungs are a pair of spongy organs located in the chest cavity. Each lung is divided into lobes, with the right lung having three lobes and the left lung having two. The lungs are covered by a thin layer of tissue called a pleura, which helps to protect and cushion them. Within the lungs, there are millions of tiny hair scales called alveoli. These alveoli are surrounded by a small blood vessels called capillaries, which allow for the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide between the lungs and the bloodstream. When we breathe in, air enters the lungs through the trachea and bronchial tubes, eventually reaching the alveoli where gas exchange occurs. When we breathe out, carbon dioxide is removed from the body through the same process. Common lung diseases. Lung diseases can be caused by a variety of factors, including smoking, pollution, and genetics. Some of the most common lung diseases include asthma, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, that is COPD, and pneumonia. Asthma is a chronic condition that causes inflammation and narrowing of the airways, leading to difficulty in breathing. COPD, on the other hand, is a progressive disease that makes it hard to breathe due to the damage in a lung tissue. Pneumonia is an infection in the lungs that can cause coughing, fever, and difficulty in breathing. Smoking and lung health. Smoking is one of the most harmful habits that can affect lung health. When a person smokes, they inhale a variety of toxic chemicals and particles, including tar, carbon monoxide, and nicotine. These substances can cause damage to the delicate tissues of the lungs, leading to the inflammation, scarring, and other serious health problems. Over time, smoking can increase a person's risk of developing a number of different lung diseases, including chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, that is COPD, and emphysema and lung cancer. In fact, smoking is the leading cause of a lung cancer, accounting for around 85% of all causes cases. Quitting smoking is one of the best things a person can do to protect their lung health and reduce their risk of developing these conditions. Environmental factors. Environmental factors play a significant role in determining the overall health of an individual lungs. Exposure to air pollution, whether it be from an industrial source or a traffic, can lead to the development of respiratory diseases such as asthma, COPD, and lung cancer. In addition, exposure to allergens such as a pollen and dust can trigger allergic reactions and make existing respiratory conditions worse. It is important to take measures to reduce exposure to these environmental factors in order to maintain good lung health. This may include using air filters in their home, avoiding areas with a high level of pollution, and wearing masks when it is necessary. Additionally, quitting smoke and avoiding secondhand smoke can greatly improve lung health and reduce the risk of developing lung diseases. Maintaining lung health. Of course, regular exercise is one of the best way to maintain lung health. Exercise can help improving lung capacity and strengthen the respiratory muscles, making breathing easier. A healthy diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can also support lung health by providing essential nutrients and antioxidants that help protect against damage from harmful pollutants. The main lung diseases are lung cancer. Lung cancer is a type of cancer that starts in the lungs. It occurs when cells in the lungs grow out of control and form a mass or a tumor. These are of two main types of lung cancer: non small cell lung cancer and small cell lung cancer. Non small cell lung cancer is the most common type, accounting for about 85% of all cases. Small cell lung cancer is a less common, but it tends to spread more quickly than non small cell lung cancer. The most common cause of lung cancer is smoking. Other risk factors include exposure to secondhand smoke, air pollution, radon gases, and certain chemicals. Symptoms of lung cancer can include a persistent cough, chest pain, or shortness of breath, hoarseness, and unexplained weight loss. Treatment options for lung cancer depend on the stage of the cancer and may include surgery, radiotherapy, chemotherapy, or combination of these treatments. Early detection is important for successful treatment for our good outcomes. Innovations in lung health. One of the latest innovations in lung health is the development of gene therapies. These therapies aim to treat genetic disorders that affect the lungs, such as cystic fibrosis, by replacing or repairing faulty genes. This can potentially provide a cure for these diseases rather than just managing their symptoms. Another promising innovation is the use of stem cells to regenerate damaged lung tissue. This could be particularly beneficial for the for the patients with chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases or those who have suffered lung damage from the infection or injuries. The future of lung health. As the technology continues to advance, so too so too does our understanding of the human body and its complex system. In the future, we can expect to see a range of new treatments and technologies that will revolutionized the field of lung health. One area of a particular interest is the development of personalized medicine, which takes into account an individual unique genetic makeup and lifestyle factors. This approach has the potential to greatly improve outcomes of patients with a lung disease as it allows for more targeted and effective treatments. In this presentation, we have explored the anatomy and functions of the lungs as well as the common lung diseases and environmental factors that impact on lung health. We have also discussed the importance of maintaining healthy lungs through exercise, diets, and avoiding harmful substance, as well as the potential for future advancements in a lung health. And at last but not the least, remember to take care of your lungs so that they can take care of you. Thank you for watching the video.